Hello, Lions. This is the video to show you how you can use these different rooms if you're teaching virtual academy or really anything and you want to use these different rooms for your class. So the first thing you need to know is this slide is not changeable. The only thing that you have access to edit it is this black square. So if for some reason you want the full version of this, then you have to go into the master slide. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to your Zoom, and so here's my link for my main Zoom room for this class. So you may need to make, like if you're going to use this, let's say you're doing something and you want these options to be available to your class, your 2B, then you're going to have to copy the slide and make it the links for each classroom or each period or whatever. So I'm going to click on this black box right here, and then I'm going to come up here to this link, and I'm just going to paste the link to my main Zoom room. So your open group room, this is going to be your main Zoom room. This is probably the one that you're going to have on the wall top in your classroom and have on your whiteboard if you have it up or whatever. And so that's how you're going to link that. And then these other rooms are just optional. Like if maybe you only want to have the teacher help room and the open group room, or you want to have, the open group room and a quiet group room. Whatever combination you decide is totally up to you. This is just if you want more than just, and this is different from the breakout rooms because you're going to be able to monitor these group rooms. I'm going to show you. You're going to be able to monitor these rooms from your computer, which is different than a breakout room where you're going from room to room that your kids are in and you assign them and they go. This would be like if you just want to have your kids on and working or whatever, that's what you would use this for. So the teacher help room, the quiet group room, and the quiet room, what you're going to use for that is Google Meet. And so you're just going to go to meet.google.com and you're going to go join or start a meeting. So I'm going to call this teacher help room 2B. Continue. And then the room, you can schedule it or you can just use the link. So there I am. So I'm going to click join now. And then right here this is the link right here. This is the one that you would need for your slide. And so you're going to come over here. I'm just going to exit out of this now. You would come back over here. And again, you're going to go to the link and you're going to link that black box to that Google Meet room. So now you can see right here, you can see there's my Zoom room, here's my Google Meet room, and then you would repeat that step for these other rooms if you wanted those or whatever other rooms that you wanted. The other thing that you need to know is that if you're going to have more than one Google Meet up, you're going to want to get the, there is a Google extension that you're going to want to get that I thought I had on here. Oh, this mute tab. Okay, so this mute tab extension right here. And if you just go to a new tab and you just say mute tab extension, you see right there, it pulls it right up, mute tab extension, and you click on that. This is, and you'll see I've already got it, mute tab. This just allows you to mute, because if you've got, let's say I've got my Zoom room and I've got I've got my different Google Meets pulled up as well. Those Google Meet rooms, you'll be able to, oh, I think it's because I'm still recording with my thing. But you're going to want to mute yourself. So if you're in the teacher help room and you've got, your main class in your Zoom room, and then you want a couple of these other spaces, you'll want to be able to mute yourself on the tabs for each of these. And that extension, that mute tab extension, that will allow you to mute the tabs for these other rooms. But that way you can have them up, and you could even have, your screen split, and you could have your teacher help room in one side and whatever, the the quiet group room in the other side, whatever you choose to do. Now, let's say you're like, I don't want all these, Nancy Jo. I just want this one and this one. Okay, so what you can do is you can click on the black square and go to the fill and just fill in the black. And then that way the students will know that that room is closed off. And if there's no link attached to it, they won't even be able to click on it anyways. So let me just show you now. So you can put this in present mode, but what I like to do is I like to use the Sir Links-A-Lot extension right here, and I like to put all my Google Slides in preview. And so you could have this in your Canvas or whatever, but then what happens is when they click on, see, as they hover over these, there's a link, and then you'll see here there's no link. So you can be like, we're only using these two today, and so the students can then click on it and choose their room. But my preview link just allows me to have this up here. So you would probably not have that even on your screen, but have it in your Canvas so that the kids could click on the slide in Canvas and pick their room or whatever. And then you can just go back to transparent if you wanted to open those back up or whatever. So those are just some options for you in case you're like, how can I manage this where I have a room, separate from my Zoom room, but I don't necessarily want breakout rooms. This would just be an option that you could use. And another thing is, whenever you are done setting it up, you should be able to just come over here and click, oops, well, let me see. I'm trying to, there we go. Click on that and then delete that out, and that deletes out the instructions. But if you have the slide embedded in your classroom, you wouldn't be able to see that anyways. But if you have it like clicking where the kids can click on it, then you'd either want to use the preview link or delete out your instructions so the kids don't see all that over there. But anyways, if you have any questions, please feel free to let me or Katrina know, and we are happy to help you with this if there's anything that you need. Good luck, Lion.